Ever pondered which countries dominate the global date trade? The journey of these sweet fruits from tree to table is a fascinating tale of economics, climate, and change. Cast your mind back to the year 1970. Our timeline begins here. Against a backdrop of global change, the date industry was also experiencing shifts. The Middle East, with its ideal growing conditions, naturally led the pack. Iran and Iraq were the heavyweights in the date exporting ring, with Saudi Arabia not far behind. Egypt, despite not being in the Middle East, was also a significant player thanks to its favorable Nile Valley conditions. As the 70s rolled into the 80s, a new contender emerged. Tunisia, a small North African country, began to assert itself on the date export stage. By 1985, Tunisia had leapfrogged Egypt and was hot on the heels of Saudi Arabia. Iran and Iraq still held the top spots, but the gap was closing. The 90s brought further changes. Iraq, once a dominant force, began to lose ground due to political instability and war. In its place, Algeria and Pakistan stepped up, capitalizing on their vast date palm plantations. By the end of the decade, Iran was still clinging onto the top spot, but the landscape was changing. Fast forward to the turn of the millennium, and the date export industry was almost unrecognizable. The United Arab Emirates, a nation barely 3 decades old, had emerged as a major player. Utilizing modern irrigation techniques and vast desert landscapes, they quickly climbed the ranks. By 2010, the UAE had overtaken Iran to claim the top spot. And what of today? The UAE remains the dominant force in date exports, but the competition is fierce. Saudi Arabia, having steadily increased its output, now sits in second place. Iran, despite falling from its top spot, remains a significant player. Newcomers like Oman and Morocco are also making their mark, showing that this ancient industry still has room for new faces. So what can we glean from this journey through time? The date export industry is a dynamic and ever-changing landscape, shaped by factors ranging from climate and geography to politics and technology. It's a testament to the adaptability of economies and the enduring appeal of this sweet, nutritious fruit. The story of dates is a story of change, resilience, and sweet success. It's a story that continues to unfold, with each year bringing new challenges and opportunities. So, the next time you enjoy a date, take a moment to appreciate the journey it's been on. From tree to table, it's a journey that spans continents and decades, and it's a journey that's far from over.